Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Raphael Varan in a training ahead of Sunday clash against Newcastle United. Manchester United have been handed a major boost ahead of Sunday's tie against the Magpies after Raphael Varan was pictured in a training with the rest of the team. An official picture released by the club, the Frenchman is seen on two occasions, once alongside Anthony Elanga and again next to Alejandro Garnacho while doing routines. This will come as good news just days after it was revealed that the player was training alone with a personal trainer away from the rest of the team. Since he got injured in the derby day thrashing against Manchester City, Varane has failed to start a game. In his absence, Swedish defender Victor Lindelof has come in and slotted right next to Lisandro Martinez. The two have combined excellently, ensuring that the services of the Frenchman were not missed as he recovered from injury. He came on in the last minutes against Everton to help United ride out and grab the win at Goodison Park. Manchester United to trigger Diogo Dalot contract clause to fend off Barcelona interest. Manchester United are planning to trigger the one-year clause in the contract of Diogo Dalot to fend off interest from Barcelona. According to ESPN, the Portugal international's existing deal expires at the end of the season. However, the Red Devils do have the option to keep hold of the player for an additional season and keep him until 2024. The Blaugrana are monitoring Dalot's current situation at United, and as of now, the 23-year-old is planning to become a free agent at the end of his contract next summer. However, United are keen on keeping hold of Dalot. The Red Devils will also likely try to negotiate a new long-term contract in the coming future. Dalot has been a constant fixture in Erik ten Hag's starting lineup this season. The Portuguese has started every game for the Old Trafford side in the current campaign. In 12 appearances in all competitions, the right-back has to assist. The Dutch manager seems to not hold Aaron Wan-Bissaka in high regard. The former Crystal Palace star has played just 4 minutes of football under the former Ajax head coach. As such, Dalot has become an important member of the squad, being the only quality right-back. Fans did have complaints about Dalot's defending abilities in the previous campaign. However, under Ten Hag, the 23-year-old has been solid. The Portuguese has also been impressive going forward. United need to keep a hold of their best players to reach the top. The Red Devils should not let Dalot leave. Hopefully, the club will be able to come to terms with the 23-year-old on a new contract. Liverpool are interested in signing Manchester United target Frenkie de Jong. Liverpool are said to be interested in signing FC Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong. The Dutchman was Manchester United's number one transfer target last summer. Erik ten Hag had made it clear from the beginning that he views de Jong as the ideal midfielder to elevate his side. Despite prolonged negotiations, United failed to land the player, who preferred to stay at Barcelona. Vigaches now claim that Liverpool are monitoring the situation surrounding the 25-year-old. Jurgen Klopp is a massive admirer of de Jong and feels he could add the creativity and dynamism needed to his team. An injury to Arthur Melo could force Liverpool to venture into the transfer market as Klopp looks to strengthen the midfield. De Jong's world-class technical quality would be highly appreciated at Anfield. United are also said to be in the race, but now have another club to deal with. Ten Hag will be hoping that his relationship with de Jong would help convince him to join United. The 25-year-old has not been a regular starter in Xavi's side, and Barca's financial situation could force them to sell. It will be interesting to see if United once again are willing to start negotiations. Manchester United leading the race to sign a 23-year-old FC Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa next year. Manchester United are leading the race to sign FC Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa next year, according to Diario de Noticias. The 23-year-old has been in fine form this season. The Red Devils will be in the market for a shot-stopper in 2023, and the Portuguese youngster is being pursued by the Old Trafford side. However, Costa is a valuable asset for the Dragões. The 23-year-old has been pivotal for Sergio Conceição's team in the 22-23 campaign, and in order to prize the Portuguese star, interested clubs will have to trigger his £60 million release clause. Costa has started every game for Porto this season, In 13 appearances in all competitions, the 23-year-old has kept 7 clean sheets and the Primera Liga outfit have conceded 12 goals. Costa has come up through the youth ranks at Porto. The shot stopper cemented his place in the first team in the previous campaign. Since then, the Portuguese has been the number one in between the sticks. The Portuguese has also become an important member of the national side. In the recent international break, the goalkeeper started against the Czech Republic and Spain in the UEFA Nations League. Costa's recent display in the Champions League against Bayer Leverkusen caught a lot of people's eyes. The 23-year-old saved a penalty and provided an assist as Porto won 3-0. Currently, David De Gea is the preferred choice in goal for Erik ten Hag. However, it remains to be seen whether United will replace the 31-year-old with Costa in the future. Man United need to pay 45 million euros to sign Denzel Dumfries in January. Manchester United will need to pay between 45 to 50 million euros to sign Inter Milan defender Denzel Dumfries in January, Inter Live report. The Red Devils were heavily linked with the fullback during the summer transfer window, but United's main priority lied on marquee signings for their midfield and attack. Hence, they were out of funds to strengthen the right-back department. The club were initially aiming to sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but there were no suitable offer on the table. It's now reported that Inter may contemplate selling Dumfries next year, and it could be as early as January. To recoup funds, both United and Chelsea are keeping tabs. Dumfries was purchased from PSV Eindhoven for just 15 million euros last season, and it's claimed that the Nerazzurri would be tempted to sell him for a fee between 45 to 50 million euros. Dumfries has mostly played as a right wing back for club and country over the past 18 months and has found plenty of success doing so. This season, he has 4 goals contribution in 13 games for Inter. Despite this, he should not have much trouble adapting to the right-back role at United. He made over 250 appearances at PSV from the position and has only recently played in a more advanced spot. His style of play would suit manager Erik ten Hag, who prefers regular overlapping fullbacks. Diogo Dalot has done a good job this season, but there is still the need for strong competition for places. Dumfries would provide exactly that, but whether United sign him is another big question. The hierarchy did not want to sell Wan-Bissaka on a cut price deal this summer to pursue a replacement. Having played just 4 minutes this term, his valuation will have taken a further dip. The board may probably wait for Wan-Bissaka to be involved in the back end of the season to boost his value. This could prove a stumbling block in the purchase of Dumfries. The priority may be placed on sorting Wan-Bissaka's future first. This could see a more ambitious club like Chelsea take advantage. In our view, United must be proactive and grab the chance of signing Dumfries when the chance arises. If they decide to wait until next summer, the Blues could easily beat them to the player in January. Manchester United keen on signing James Maddison. Manchester United are reportedly keen on signing Leicester City's James Madison. According to Vigaches, the Red Devils, along with Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United, are actively looking at the 25-year-old attacking midfielder. Madison has been in red-hot form this season, scoring 5 goals in 9 matches for the Foxes. Despite a rough start for Brendan Rodgers' side, Madison has been one of the few positives. Madison has still performed well this season. The 25-year-old has been one of the only bright sparks for Brendan Rodgers in the current campaign. United are well stacked in attacking midfield with Bruno Fernandes, Donny van de Beek and Christian Eriksen, all elite options. Ten Hag, however, would love to add depth to his squad, and Maddison's versatility would allow him to tweak his tactics. Maddison would offer serious competition to Bruno, who has underperformed this season. The Englishman can play in all 3 positions behind the striker and excels at creating chances. Technically gifted, Maddison would fit in perfectly with Ten Hag's possession-based system. It's to be seen whether the board allows Ten Hag spend money in January after an expensive summer. United have other positions to resolve before thinking about another number 10. A striker could be seen as the next position to strengthen. However, the 25-year-old can also play out wide or the number 8 role. As we mentioned, United fans would not mind someone like Maddison being signed by the club. The England international is a quality player and still has a lot of potential to improve. However, it remains to be seen whether the Red Devils pursue the 25-year-old signature in the coming transfer windows. Atletico Madrid forward Joao Felix set to hold talks with agents amidst Manchester United interest. Manchester United are keeping tabs on the situation of Joao Felix at Atletico Madrid. According to Ebola, the 22-year-old is unhappy with Los Rojiblancos. Marca claim Felix has lost faith in Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone after he was left on the bench against the Club Brugge. It was a crunch tie for the Spanish Giants. However, the match ended in a draw, and the La Liga club are now on the brink of exciting their group. The Portugal international is unsettled at Atletico and met with agent Jorge Mendes to discuss his future. The 22-year-old wants to leave the Madrid-based club. However, he is tied down with Atletico until 2026. Alongside the Red Devils, Premier League sides Liverpool and Manchester City are also attentive to the situation. European giants Barcelona and Bayern München also have an eye on the young forward. Felix enjoyed a good start to the 22-23 campaign. However, since then, the 22-year-old has seen himself fall down the pecking order. Simeone has preferred Antoine Griezmann over the Portuguese in recent weeks. Since making his way to the Spanish capital in 2019, Felix has failed to establish himself as a regular in the team. The forward has failed to deliver for Atletico consistently over the years. United seemingly need to reinforce their front line in the coming future. Cristiano Ronaldo is 37, and it would be wise for the Red Devils to find a long-term replacement for the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. Felix is still young and has a lot of room for improvement. However, will United pursue the 22-year-old in the upcoming transfer windows? Only time will tell. Manchester United keeping tabs on PSG star Kylian Mbappe, but face one key disadvantage. Manchester United are one of the sides keeping tabs on Kylian Mbappe. However, a lack of Champions League football may pose a hindrance for the Red Devils. According to ESPN, Real Madrid, another side interested in the Frenchman superstar, are not interested in signing the 23-year-old at the moment after he expressed his desire to leave Paris Saint-Germain. Los Blancos were expected to sign Mbappe on a free transfer in the summer of 2022. However, the 2018 World Cup winner penned a new deal with PSG, but now the forward wants to leave the Parc des Princes as he feels the promises made recently have not been fulfilled. United seemingly need to bolster their forward line. The Red Devils' options up front include the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo. Unfortunately, the Portuguese has not been in the best of forms this season. It seems age has caught up to the 37-year-old forward. Anthony Martial is another attacking option at Erik ten Hag's disposal. The 26-year-old has been brilliant for the Old Trafford side in the current campaign. However, the former Monaco star has had issues with his fitness this season. Mbappe is one of the best players in world football at the moment. However, fans realize it would be like impossible to dream about the 23-year-old donning the red shirt in the coming future. However, no one knows what will happen. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.